All right. Good morning. We're doing this. Game on. Hello, hello, hello. I think we're everywhere. I think we're live everywhere. Technical difficulties this morning. What's new, right? Good morning. Happy 6 a.m. 6:06. We're a little late. Sorry. I'm Corinne. And for those of you joining us on social media, welcome. Got a couple of my 6 a.m. warrior crew here with me on Zoom, which is amazing. Just so you guys know, if you want to take class, actually more like studio style, where we can potentially see each other, or maybe I see you, maybe not. You don't have to turn your video on, but we do offer through Sage. We offer classes via Zoom, but we really want to make sure that we're offering these classes for free too, for people who maybe don't have the money right now, don't have jobs right now, right? So anyways, welcome. Good morning. All the four energy has got me saying things multiple times, I guess. So I always like to start off with an oil, especially early in the morning. This is patchouli, which has a love-hate relationship for a lot of people. But for me, I really love it. I always have. Patchouli is the oil of physicality, and I've been sharing in class yesterday, my 9:30 class, and then just on social media I've been sharing that it's been really challenging for me lately to be connected in my body like I'm used to. So patchouli is a really great oil for that. It helps you to connect with your physical body. It helps you to connect with physicality, being in a body, having a body. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. Wherever you are, welcome. Embrace it. It's good. It's good, it's bad, it's neither, right? We're equanimous about it. It just is what it is. So go ahead and find your way into a comfortable seated posture, or if you want to lie down, this is your practice, right? If you just want to listen in and be like, oh, that posture sequence sounds really hard, I'm going to lay here in my bed and just listen to it. That's great. You can do that. If you just want to sit and drink a cup of coffee and listen, if you want to move all or a little bit, what I'm trying to say is that everything goes. Everything goes. Just remember to really listen to your body, even if you're struggling like I am, being in your body. Just try to really listen to the guidance your body offers you of does this feel good? Would it feel better this way? Do I need to rest? Do I want to push a little bit harder? Whatever you need, please just really take this opportunity to let yourself explore that experience. So go ahead and close your eyes. And notice when you close your eyes that you probably just start to breathe a little bit differently. And just take a moment to allow the breath to happen. Just allow the breath to happen. What does that feel like? What does that mean? I'm allowing my breath to happen in whatever way it's happening. I'm allowing my breath to happen in whatever way it is happening. You might notice that it automatically changes. It automatically gets different. Maybe it's more intentional or deeper or softer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the change is. I just invite you to notice that change for a few cycles of breath and enjoy it. Enjoy the breath. Take notice of your surroundings, sounds, temperature, smell. And take notice of how your body feels right now. A little sleepy, a little sluggish, or maybe a little sore. I've been doing a lot of yard work the last few days and I am sore. Shoulders, upper back, oh, so sore. few more breaths here. Just whatever kind of breath is happening for you, allow it and enjoy it. Whatever is happening, however your breath is feeling right now, it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's just perfect. It's just the way it should be. So today for our intention together, of course, setting your own intention is always wonderful. I like to offer maybe something collective for us, whether you're practicing with us right now or you are watching this later. I like to offer just a collective intention of connecting to our own roots. So whether that's physically, like physically connecting your feet to the ground, your legs as like tree roots into the earth, or if it's connecting to maybe your like ancestral roots, where you come from. Maybe you have a little more time for that right now to explore that, but I just invite you to take that word root. We've got our root chakra at the base of our spine, our pelvic floor. That connection to down, to earth, to ground. So we're going to work a lot with our legs today. All right, so I'm going to head back to my mat. And we'll start to move a little bit. All right, so let's come on to hands and knees. And we'll start with our right leg. We'll just take the right leg back. So you're here, you've got your right leg back, you're on the ball of your right foot. Belly is in, right? So you're not arching your back too much. You've got this low belly pulled in. And we'll just kind of rock a little here, front and back, breathing. And you'll start to notice maybe that your breath and your movement make a connection. Let the back of your neck be nice and long. And then just coming to neutral, shoulders back over wrist. Go ahead and lift that right leg up and just roll, circle your ankle. Notice that right hip might want to lift up. Try to keep it in line with the left. Circle the ankle. And circle it back the other way. And then flex that foot like you're trying to press your right heel to a wall behind you. Flex it, flex it, flex it. If your knees hyperextend at all, I know mine do, keep a little tiny bend in that knee. And then as you inhale, keep it really active and flex and just kind of bend it. The knee might almost tap the floor, maybe it does. And then exhale, straighten it out again. Little bend in those elbows. Inhale. And then exhale, squeezing through that glute. 2. Last one. Hold it up, flex the foot. Exhale, right leg's gonna go all the way out to your right. And that foot is gonna come down on the ground. Toes are gonna point forward. And then you can drop down from here onto your forearms. And press your hips back a little bit. And then 2 options for this next warm-up stretch. Option 1 is going to be to fold the right knee in, and you're going to thread the left arm under the right arm, thread the needle. Option 2 would be to keep the right leg out and take the left arm under the right arm, thread the needle with right leg extended. So your choice. You can be here, or you can be here. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here. That right arm could reach around your back if you'd like. Oh, that feels so good on my shoulder. Woo. 2 more breaths. If you took that right arm behind you, bring it back under the shoulder. And we're going to come all the way back up to our hands. And
if your right leg is extended, go ahead and just fold it in next to your left. And then we're going to do the other side. So we'll take that left leg back, ball of the foot, just rocking front to back here, a little bend in those elbows. So just stretching through the left leg. And then inhale, belly in, lift the left leg, roll the ankle. And then we'll roll it back the other way. Ooh, ankle cracks, that was nice. And then flex the foot, really press, little bend in the knee if you need to. Lift it, flex it, hold it. Woo-hoo. And then from here, inhale, think about engaging your core as you squeeze and lower that knee. Exhale. Try to stand on an invisible wall behind you. Inhale. Keep that left hip in line with the right. Exhale. Good, 2. Last one, you might get a cramp in the back of that leg, that's okay. Hold it, maybe it goes just a little higher. And then exhale, open that left leg to the left and set that left foot down. Coming down onto your forearms, and you can shift your weight back in your hips a little bit. And then finding your variation of thread the needle here, so your right arm threads under your left arm. Whether you want to keep that left leg extended or not is totally up to you. We'll take about 5 breaths here. Left hand under left shoulder, coming back up to the hands. And if that left leg is extended, just fold it in, knees together, back into tabletop. And then we'll tuck the toes under. Maybe take the hands slightly in front of the shoulders. Again, a little bend in those elbows. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. And then from here, exhale, downward facing dog. And then inhale, bring the knees back down. Exhale, downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, little bend in those elbows. And exhale. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And then exhale, pressing back downward dog, and we'll stay here. Start to pedal out those feet. Shake out that head. Sway those hips. Whatever you need here. Spreading those fingers as wide as you can, pressing down to your index and ring finger, your first and third finger. Shoulders dropping away from the ears. The neck is long. Belly's in, ribs are in. And then on your next exhale, we'll walk our feet up to our hands. We'll come up into forward fold, front of the mat or front of your space, wherever you are. Inhale, lengthen. Feel free to bend those knees as much as you want to. Exhale, fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, or maybe you want to interlace the hands behind the head. And just hold here for a few breaths. You could always take the feet wider as well. And then exhale, releasing those hands. Inhale, bend the knees a lot. And as we curl up, you're going to make little cups with your hands. So bring your fingertips together and cup your hands. And as we curl up, you're going to tap along your shins, your knees, your quads, cross your pelvis, up your belly, chest, to your shoulders, and then just inhale, reach the arms up, big stretch up. Exhale, hands come heart center. And releasing, arms by your side, mountain pose. From here, inhale, let's come into chair pose, because why not, right? Inhale, chair pose, whew, belly in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold, we'll step our right foot back into a lunge. Inhale, hold the lunge, maybe lift the chest. And then exhale, left foot to right, downward dog. From downward dog, inhale, find your way into plank. And then exhale to lower on your knees or your toes. Inhale, moving through cobra, or if you're already in an up dog space this morning, releasing. Downward facing dog. Just getting our body moving a little more fluidly here. As you'd like, inhale, lift your right leg up behind you. Exhale, open and stack your hip, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the right leg behind you. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Drop the hips, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, left foot to right, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Make those cups with your hands again. This time you're going to go up the backs of your legs. So as you inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, tapping calf muscles, backs of the knees, thighs, glutes, up your back, kidneys, and then flip your palms. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands come heart center. And releasing back to mountain pose. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Belly in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold left foot back. This time drop the knee. Inhale up, low lunge, hands to front thigh, or arms can extend to the sky. And then as you exhale, releasing, hands back to the floor. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, coming to plank. Exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling back to downward dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, open and stack that hip. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Again, arms can be up, or if you'd rather have your hands down on your thigh, that's good too. Exhale, release the hands back to the floor. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and we're going to stay in this fold again. So, again, maybe you want to grab opposite elbows, or you could bring the hands behind the head. Or you could wrap the arms around the legs, or grab the big toes, or stand on the hands, sliding feet palm up under the, or hands palm up under the feet. And as you're holding this forward fold, what do you notice? What are you paying attention to? What are you thinking about? How's your breathing? How's your heartbeat? How's your connection to the floor, to the earth? Wherever you are, release your hands. And again, we'll make those cups with our hands. Inhale, bend the knees. This time you're going to take the hands along the outsides of the legs. And you're going to tap up the outsides of the legs, all the way up, outsides of the body, up the ribs, sides of the neck, sides of the head. And reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come heart center. Coming to mountain pose. Just checking in here. How are you feeling? How is your body? Are you warmer? Is your house freezing cold like mine? Because my house is really cold. from this chair pose, I'm trying to face you guys, from this chair pose, you're gonna transition your weight into your right leg. So I'm probably gonna look opposite from you. You're gonna lift your left leg. So you're standing on your right leg, your left leg is up, your arms are up unless they need to be open for your shoulders, or they could be at your heart. And then from here, both knees are bent, inhale. And then as you exhale, you're gonna straighten both legs. Inhale. Try to get that left leg as high as you can. Exhale. 2 more. Try to bend the knees at the same time. Inhale. 1 more. Bend the knees. Hands come to the heart. Exhale. Hinge yourself forward. Keep both knees bent. Same thing. Inhale, knees are bent. Exhale. To straighten. Inhale. And straighten. Exhale. 2. 1 more. You could be doing this with your hands on the floor. So you're going to come into warrior 3 and hold it. Or you could come into standing splits. Y'all, it's so hard to talk and balance. It's ridiculous. So you're holding, or you're falling, like me, and then you're coming back into it. And then you'll bend that right knee, inhale. Exhale, that left foot comes back, warrior 1 legs. Ooh, my right leg is burning. Holding here, inhale. Exhale, straighten your front leg. Adjust your feet so both of your hips can point forward. So my feet are like, I don't know, maybe 2 feet apart. And then you're going to take your arms, you're going to bring them behind your back. Options: interlace, rub opposite forearms or elbows, or some of you might be able to take your hands into a reverse prayer. So whatever works for you. Belly in. I'm going to go opposite elbows. That's what feels good for me. And then as you exhale, flat back. So you're going to go wherever you go. So if I keep going, my back starts to round about here. So I'm going to stay right here. You're looking down at that right big toe. We're slightly in front of it. And your right leg is singing. Whew. Belly's in. Wherever your arms are, you're going to release them out to the sides. So inhale, your arms are out to your sides like a big airplane. And then as you exhale, only moving from your waist, you're going to twist to the right. And you might not go very far. I'm not going very far right off the bat. We're just going to hold here. Keep twisting. Glue your fingers together like blades. 2 more breaths. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale, release down and fold. Over that right leg. Oh my goodness. Breathe here. From here, hands come slightly forward. Bend your right knee, step your left foot back so you're in a lunge. And then as you inhale, your right leg's gonna just come all the way up and back into 3-legged dog. Open that right hip up, bend that knee, maybe kick your foot. Or if you wanna just reach it straight back and just like shake it out. Circle the hip around a couple of times. Right leg is up behind you. Inhale, straight back. Exhale, come to core plank. Nose to knee. Hold it. Inhale, stay here. And then as you exhale, right knee to right arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, right knee, left arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, right arm. Inhale, center. Keep going. Right. Left. For 3. For 2. Last one. Inhale, right leg straight up and back again. Exhale, right foot's going to step to the outside of the right hand. Coming into a wide lunge. Drop your back knee. Left hand stays under your left shoulder, or left forearm can come to the ground. Right hand's going to go to right knee, and you're going to press that knee. You're going to press your right knee open. Let it come to the outside edge of that foot, and just twist it. Again, if you want more, come onto that left forearm. Inhale, your way back to center. Hands are still inside that right foot. Tuck that back toe under. And then as you exhale, we'll step our left foot up to the outside of our right foot, coming up into kind of a wider leg forward fold. And then from here, go ahead and heel to those feet together or under the hips. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up and we'll keep the arms up. We'll interlace the fingers. We'll keep the backs of the hands pressing towards the ceiling, so our palms are towards the top of our head. And then as we exhale, we'll stretch over to the left, opening up that right side body. Let those right hips move to the right. If you want to make this a little more intense, step your right foot over your left foot. And we'll inhale, come back to center. You cross the legs, uncross the legs, and release the arms back by your side because we have a whole other side to go. So from here, inhale, come into chair pose. On our weight, we'll go into our left leg, lifting the right leg. And then inhale, both knees are bent. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Good. 2 more. Last one. Woo. This time as you bend, bring your hands to your heart, and we'll transition forward. Exhale. Whew, here we go again. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. One more. Warrior 3. Find your way there. Inhale, bend that left knee. Whew. Right foot comes back. Knee is bent. Your leg is dying. You're going to be okay. And then exhale. Straighten that leg. And again, adjust your feet so that your hips are square forward. Take your arms behind your back. You can go with the same variation or a different one. So I'm still holding opposite elbows, but I'm crossing the opposite one on top this time. Inhale, belly in, stand up tall. Exhale, flat back, forward. And this side you may go further, or you may not go as far. Shoulders back, neck is long, gazing down towards that front big toe or slightly in front of the toe. Keeping that core engaged, reaching the arms out to the sides, a T shape. Fingers are glued together like blades. Inhale, and then exhale just from the waist, twisting to the left. I didn't tell you this on the other side, but if that top arm is too much, you can always bring it to the back. Oh, my left leg is shaking. Shaking and trembling, shaking and trembling. 2 more breaths. And we'll inhale. Whew, back to center, flat back. Exhale. Fold over that leg. Relax your neck, shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And just like we did in our last forward fold, notice what you're feeling here. Pay attention to where your attention is, how is your breathing, what's going on in this experience for you. And then we'll inhale, bend that left knee, walking those hands slightly forward, step the right foot back. Next inhale, left leg goes up and back. 3-legged dog, shake it out, open it up. Whatever feels good for you here. And then inhale the left leg straight back. Exhale, core plank, knee to nose. Hold here, inhale. And then to the left arm. Center to the right arm. Good. Side to side. You could also be on your knee. Three, 2, last one. Inhale the left leg back. Exhale, step to the outside of the left hand and drop your back knee. And find your way into that nice open twist. Maybe coming down onto the right forearm. And then from this one, instead of coming back to standing forward fold, we're just going to shift into pigeon. So you'll just take that left foot and crawl it over towards your right hand. We'll come down into pigeon stretch. And if you would rather take this on your back, you would just lie on your back and come into figure 4, crossing your left ankle over your right thigh. Maybe you're folding down. I know for me when it comes to pigeon, I really like to get into that like outer hip. So that for me is if I walk more towards my foot. If I fold more over that front foot. Be careful of your knee though. Sometimes the knee can try to take some of that stretch out of the hip, and we don't want that because knees don't stretch. They're not meant to. So we'll hold here maybe 3 or 4 more breaths. And as we're moving into these holds and these slower postures and longer postures, come back to that awareness again. What are you noticing? What's here? What's present? What isn't present? That maybe in other practices for you have been or has been. Slowly transition out of this pigeon. If you're on your back, go ahead and stay on your back and just release your feet to the floor. Maybe take some wide knee windshield wipers. If you're here in pigeon, we'll come up to our hands and we'll just swing that back leg around. So letting your weight come over to that left hip. Just bringing your right leg around. And then we're just going to transition to the other side. So we're just going to swing the left leg back. Right leg forward pigeon. If your leg are in, that does not work for my hips. Then maybe come on the hands and knees first. If you want to come back to downward dog first. Like I said at the beginning, you do you. This is your practice. Just offering some suggestions for you. Wherever you're going, going here. Again, if you're on your back, it's your right ankle to your left thigh, figure four stretch. And you're coming down. Again, if you want to move more to that outer hip, we're going to come over that right foot. Notice too here as we're slowing down, stay where you are in pigeon, but notice too here as we're slowing things down, what's changed in your environment? Maybe sounds, maybe the sunlight, maybe where you are there's a window, and you can see the light starting to brighten up in the sky. Just notice what has shifted. Cars, there's more sound outside, there's more birds awake, there's definitely more light coming from the windows. So we're going to come out of our pigeon, and if you're on your back, go ahead and find wide leg windshield wipers again. If you're up here with me, you're going to swing your back leg forward. So if you're on your back, you're down here, you're going to maybe spinal rock your way up. If that's okay, or just roll onto your side. We're actually going to come back up into standing forward fold. So if you want to play around a little bit, just take a couple spinal rocks just because those feel really good. And then just plant your feet. Use your hands if you need to. And we're going to come up into forward fold again. So moving up into forward fold. Maybe a little bend in those knees. Maybe you're holding opposite elbows. Just take a moment to notice the difference in this forward fold from maybe where we started. Especially after stretching out those hips and pigeon, this forward fold might feel even better. And then releasing your hands, inhale, bending your knees, exhale, curl up. Inhale, reach the arms up. We'll interlace the fingers, palms towards the head, backs of the hands pressing it towards the ceiling. Maybe the feet are coming together. And this time we're going to exhale, stretch over to the right. So stretching to the left side. And if you want a little more intensity here, cross your left foot over your right foot. Come up, cross your legs, reach your arms up, big stretch. Maybe lift your heart up a little bit. Take your arms a little wider, turn your pinkies in so your palms are facing the back. Just lift, shift your weight forward into your toes, lift your chest. Keep your chest lifted, your gaze is up. You're going to bend your elbows, interlace your fingers the base of your skull, so you're supporting your head, and then again open that chest up. Inhale here, exhale, starting by lifting your head up, bringing your elbows together, round your back, and slowly curl down. Release your hands to the floor. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. Slight bend in the elbows, holding plank. Step your right hand slightly in front of your right shoulder and rotate to the outside edge of your right foot. Stack your left foot on top of your right. Inhale, extend your left arm towards the ceiling. And then from here, exhale, little dips with the hips. And lift. If that left arm needs to go to the hip, that's fine. And up, lower, little wobble, little shake. 4, 3, 2. It helps if you smile, I promise. Last one, lift it up. Lift, lift, lift. Exhale. Left left arm down, back to plank. And then we're going to switch to the other side. So left hand comes slightly in front of left shoulder. Rotate to the outside edge of the left foot. Stack the right. Inhale, right arm up. And then little dips, exhale. And up. Up, you're doing great. Yes. 4. And 3. And 2. Oh, last one. Lift, 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 inhale. And plank. Full plank. Drop your knees. Child's pose. Maybe take your hands back by your feet. Let your shoulders rest on your knees. And then from here, you're going to come to seated. So you can sit up on your heels, if that's comfortable for you. You can move into easy cross legs, seated. You're going to come to seated, comfortable seated posture. Closer. And we're going to close with a little bit of breath work this morning. Like I shared at the beginning, is being present in the body has been a challenge. And something that has always really helped me to come back to my body, come back to my feet on the ground, and balance and clarity and peace of mind and all of those things that we're seeking through our practices, is alternate nostril breathing. So if you're familiar, go ahead and start. Otherwise, right hand, left hand's relaxed. You fold the 2 fingers, first 2 fingers in, or 3 fingers, or if you want to go thumb and index finger. So wherever you are, I'm going to go here. Palm faces you, and your fingers, whether it's your 2 fingers or your 1 finger or your index finger, whatever's not your thumb, is going to close your left nostril. And then you're going to breathe in through your right nostril. And then your thumb closes your right nostril, so both nostrils are closed. Open your left, breathe out your left nostril. Breathe in your left nostril. Close. Open right, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close. Breathe out left. More rounds here. The next time you breathe out your right nostril, go ahead and release your hand. Release your nostrils. Breathe in and out both nostrils. And wherever you are, seated, or maybe you opted to lie down here, just take a moment to connect with the central channel within you. Pillar, channel, the line, whatever you want to call it. Central channel of energy that comes up from the earth, through your feet, up your legs, up through your torso, up along your spine, out your neck, goes up through your heart, down your arms, back up your arms, up through your crown, extending all the way up into cosmos, beyond time and space, and then down. And we receive connection, information through that channel, through that pillar. So I invite you to take another moment here to connect with that, where that channel enters, where that pillar enters from the earth. That earth activation point between your body and Mother Earth. Maybe it feels something like when you walk by like a power line and you hear that like zzz sound. Maybe it kind of feels something like that energy moving just up and down that channel, up and down that pillar. That's what it feels like for me. When you are ready, come onto your back, making your way onto your back. Hugging your knees into your chest. Maybe bringing the soles of your feet together in a butterfly, reclining butterfly. And check in with that buzz. Check in with your body. We spent all of this time connecting with our body, our roots. Check in with that space. What else? What else does your body want, need? Are there other ways that your body wants to move? Take another minute or so here. Minute, moment. You drink a little water, you take a sip of coffee, tea. And then eventually you're going to find your way into a comfortable resting place. On your back, on your side, whatever feels good this morning. You're going to lie down, maybe cover yourself up with a blanket. Maybe you want to crawl back in bed for these last 6 or 7 minutes we have together. Maybe some of you are still kind of wiggling it out or still moving around a little bit. That's great too. There's no rush. If this slow down shift, grounding, awakening, expansion that's been occurring within all of us has taught us anything, I hope that it teaches us to listen more intently, listen with more awareness, with more love, with more empathy to the needs of our own being, to the need for slowing down, or the need for app nutrition, whatever it is, whatever messages have been coming through for you this last month or so. Maybe been more at home or more still. Maybe you've been working more. Maybe this has been a time for you where you've been more active. There's no right way. The important thing is that you learned something about your own needs. You learn to listen, to feel, to observe. What do I need? How can I serve the greatest good for my body? How can I serve the greatest good for my heart?
How can I serve the greatest good for my mind? How can I serve the greatest good for my spirit? And how can I serve the greatest good for my wholeness? For it all together, heart, mind, body, spirit. Perhaps feeling your breath release. Maybe it's an exhale out the mouth or a sigh. Feeling your body land wherever you've landed. If you're lying, if you're sitting, if you're doing, if you're not doing. Observing sound, feeling in your body, temperature, texture, subtle feelings, streaming, pulsing, tingling, vibrating, humming. And in honor of our bodies, and in an effort to help us connect and ground and center in our body, I'm going to guide us through just a body scan, body relaxation scan. Multiple ways to experience this. Just allowing your attention to move to each part that I name. And perhaps you imagine that part of the body relaxing without moving it. Or maybe you just observe, witness that part of the body. Are you aware of it, or is it an empty space, a blank space? Again, without moving, we'll just rotate through the parts of the body. So again, connecting with the feeling of your body on the floor, or wherever you've landed. Feeling the back of your body, the front, the right side, the left side. Feeling the right hand, all 5 fingers of the right hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, the right shoulder, chest, waist, hip, the whole right side of the torso, right thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, whole right foot, and all 5 toes on the right foot. The left hand, all 5 fingers of the left hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, the left shoulder, chest, waist, hip, the whole left side of the torso, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, the left foot, all 5 toes of the left foot, the sacrum and tailbone, right and left glutes, the spine, the back, the right shoulder blade, the left shoulder blade, the whole back, the pelvis, low abdomen, navel, solar plexus, the whole belly, chest, ribs, right collarbone, left collarbone, the whole front of the torso, the neck and throat, the back of your head, your face, your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, your nose, your cheeks, your eyes, eyebrows, forehead, whole face, whole head, the whole right side of the body, the whole left side of the body, the back of the body, the front of the body, your whole body together, your whole body together, whole body together. As you like, taking a deeper, fuller breath in, exhaling, and using your breath, following your breath like a tether to bring your awareness back to the feeling of your body lying on the floor. So you begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe you lick your lips, swallow. Start to roll your wrists and your ankles. Rocking your head from side to side and just letting your heart, mind, body, spirit connect all together again in this experience of slowly waking up. And of course, you are welcome to stay. You don't have to wake up. You don't have to come back from this point of relaxation if you don't want to or need to. But if you are making your way back, just start to again slowly make those movements, those awakening movements, maybe taking one of those like big, delicious stretches in your body. Again, listening to the sounds outside, the day starting for so many of us, but yet still quieter than it has been in the past. Observing, noticing, witnessing, experiencing all that isn't, and everything in between. Maybe you want to bring yourself up to seated. Again, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything. It's okay. If you'd like, you could bring your hands together at heart center. And again, connecting with that balanced energy. Left side, right side, masculine, feminine, earth, sky, sun, moon. And us as humans, we here in the middle space, always holding the balance, holding the center, all the time holding the center. Have a beautiful day. I love you. Namaste. Bye, Bill. I can't hear you. I'm unmuting you. There you are. Have a good day. Have fun building rockets. Thanks. Tell the kids hi. Okay, bye.